Hi everyone, in this video today we'll be having a look at the Gray-Nicolls Giant. This is definitely what Gray-Nicolls do with their high density willow. Let's take a look. Okay, so what we've got here is the latest model in Gray-Nicolls. I've actually done this review once before, but I'm redoing it in the new format. So this has had its oiling, but I haven't actually started preparing it at all. So the Gray-Nicolls Giant is the new heavy duty bat made from their, what would be obviously their high density willow. Now high density doesn't always mean the greatest ping. This particular bat has some of the new features you'll see in the 2018-2019 Australian series, which is the Southern Cross. This has apparently been adapted from the New Zealand models. You've still got the Australian A down here for the Australian model, and there's a new sticker down here made in Australia. This is part of the handmade series, which means it maintains the blades. They're all different colours, and we've got the white, I guess, flares on the edge here, which come all the way back from the E41 and probably further back. Gray-Nicolls stickers. Now, there's an issue with the Gray-Nicolls stickers this year. I don't know whether you can pick it up, but there's actually an issue with the finish of them. If I put it in the light there, you'll see that there's actually a glossy edge to all the writing, but the rest of it is matte. Now that's an error. So this season you've got this issue going on with the stickers, which shouldn't be there. It doesn't matter, it's not going to ruin the sticker. It's actually something a little bit distinctive. You can see some lines going through the actual sticker there if I hold it a certain way. And the new Giant sticker with the heritage type symbol, you can see there, Australia written there. The red with lines makes it distinctive from the old 50 plus stickers. And you've also got this silver banding that goes around, which looks really nice actually. Now the feature of this particular bat, I guess, is really the price. Handmade bat for 300 Australian dollars. That's just ridiculous. So I've already started the oiling and it's completed that cycle, 2 oils, and I've put 2 clear coats of an oil-based lacquer. This one here's got the zinc oxide strapping tape that they use in Australia, as opposed to using binding. I guess that's just quicker. You've also got the cheaper handle, which has the red rubber inserts. I think in the higher models you'll get cork. I've actually put an extra grip over the top just to protect the original one while I knock it. But you can see here it's got a sticker saying 215. So I did actually weigh this one, and it was 3.02 pounds. So the interesting features of this bat, well, it's just basically one giant middle. That edge peaks at 41 mil, the spine peaks at 65. There's probably 1 mil of concaving in this bat. No real concaving down here. The toe peaks at 32 mil, and I think it's about 28 out at the edges. It's just massive. Actually, I think it was 30, and these shoulders are 27. So what they've done is distributed the weight up higher past the middle towards the handle, bringing that weight closer to the handle, even though they have a very light handle. The shape of this handle is a good oval on the bottom and slightly semi-oval at the top. And pushing it all the way up has given it a balance right on the 50 centimetre point, which is where I like it. So they're a very, very well balanced bat for such a heavy bat. So they'll actually have quite a nice pickup, but I mean, if you don't use a 3-pound bat, there's no point using it. I'd say 214, 213, to be honest. Now we'll do a quick mallet test on it, remembering I have oiled this one. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put in the mallet test that I did pre-oil. So we'll take a look at that one, and then we'll throw the post knock. So it's got that real hardness about it. You can hear that real metallic-y tone, which is totally different to the $900 bats. That said, I mean, it's actually pinging all the way down here at the bottom, all the way up the blade, and it's just going to go all the way towards the stickers. And that's just purely because of that profile. It's just pretty much all middle. I've completed the knock-in process and I've scuffed this. The owner likes the edge tape underneath the scuff, which I've done. This is a standard 33cm scuff length, and I've given it a little bit of polish on the front and the sides, but because of all those stickers it's really hard to get right in there, so just giving it a hand polish across the stickers. You can see there that that matte finish doesn't sort of come up that well, so that's something to fix for next season, Gray-Nicolls. Generally, so I found that the press on this pretty good, just where it needs to be after a few oils. As far as weight goes, so we've given it 2 light oils and we've put on the scuff sheet, so we'll give that a weight. It was 3.02 before and it's 3.12, so it's put 1 ounce. So how does it feel now? Well, I still think it feels close to its weight, maybe 214, but it's a beast. Real hitting area is from just above the toe to about here. Not really a lot going on up here, but there's still some wood there, so eventually once that plays in it will be going. As I did an initial review and then I re-reviewed it after I oiled it, I think I said that, but I sort of think for $300, even though this is high density willow, this is the sort of bat you should be taking out to go for a slog if you're playing limited overs stuff like LMS or whatever, where it's just a free-for-all, and anywhere on this bat you're going to hit, it's just going to go because it's just got all that weight behind it. Anyway, let's give it a tap up. So you can see it really going up right there in the mid-low. Still got a bit toe now. You can hear that real hard sort of crack on it. And as you play it in, Callum in England, that will get much better. So yeah, what a beast. Zooming in here, you're probably going to miss a lot of the ball on the bat, but at least I'm going to keep that in shot. Alright, so we'll start with the 4-piece. So you can hear that it's actually a lot harder than when I first knocked it, which you haven't seen, but there was a prior review. Nice sound to it. Dukes, you should see a lot more with this ball. Not a lot up high, as I said. So in that mid, low is where the action is at the moment. But yeah, nice bat. So that's come in at 3.12 from 3.02. Sticker says 2.15. And like all lower grade bats, you just got to play them in and then they'll start performing. But this one's all knocked in, and that one's going to go off to the owner in England. And I think that's really good value. So thank you to the owner for sending that one over. Gray-Nicolls Giant.